Dr. Owusu Ochoa. It's Dr. O for the 804. As the premier knee and hip shoulder sports surgeon in Virginia, I would like to remind you that health equals power. Sports build and uplift communities, nothing else can. The mission of sports medicine is to keep athletes of all ages and levels at the top of their game. Dr. O is located at Ortho, Virginia, Schrader Road office location. Appointments can be scheduled online at orthovirginia.com or by calling 804-939-6688. You can follow Dr. O on Instagram at Dr. O _ for the 804 and uplifting educational content about sports health.
Hi everyone, I'm Coach Rick Stockel. I am co-owner of Newman & Dunn Real Estate here in Central Virginia, as well as I am a high school boys basketball coach at Monacan High School. I've sold over 1,300 homes here in Central Virginia, and I would love to work with you and your family in your home buying needs. I am a proud primary sponsor of Ballin' in Virginia, and I hope you enjoy this show.
Welcome to another episode of BallinVA, man. It is Loveday League 2024, man. So we just gonna go right into it, man. I'm gonna let CJ handle this thing, cause CJ he brought a lot of energy today. So I'm just gonna let him go right in here and just talk his shit, man. We gonna have some fun. Loveday starts next week on Tuesday, the 27th? Thursday.
27th.
Those are gonna be on Thursday this year.
Yeah, it's Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
It starts on Thursday next week.
Bingo.
Okay.
The 27th. June 27th at Verona High School.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let him go into that, man, because I done already screwed this shit up already. So, y'all so we're going to get right to it.
It ain't even that. Like I said, like you just said, bro, we starting up year 4. Thankful for year 4. Blessed for year 4. I brought a couple killers with me. All right. My family, of course, everybody who in Loveday is attached to me in some type of way. But this group right here is definitely my family right here on the left of me. CJ Wiggins, MEAC leading scorer. I need y'all to understand that.
Millwood legend.
Time leading scorer at Howard University. Like a lot of shit, I don't know nobody who could say that. You know what I mean? That lead their conference in scoring. Like that's what I try to say when I speak on the people who playing at Loveday. It ain't just, no play. Like, I got real killers. Like, this man is that's forever. You know what I mean?
That's a balling motherfucker right there.
Want to break that if they get the chance to do that. You know what I mean? That's CJ Wiggins again, MEAC leading scorer at Howard University. Next to him is Alden. Alden Parham. I can't say enough about him. GVP. MVP last year.
He was.
He averaged 30. He killing on the pro years right now. Like, he just finished. What is it, your first year as a pro. Again, GVP last year averaged 30 points a game. Lil' bro, like, he a real dog. Anytime I call him, he with any smoke. So whoever want that problem, I'm sicking him on you.
And y'all thought I was bad.
I promise you, I'm sicking Alden on you. Like, that's the first thing that come to mind. So again, lil' bro, he killing, doing his thing. I love him to death. And then right next to him is Chris Lane. Grew up with him, knew him for all my life. VCU, killer VCU, motherfucking, he did everything you could ever do and won at every level at Meadowbrook High School. I'd never beat him in high school. I know he loved to talk about that, but I never beat him. He ended up playing for DC Assault, being top 100, all this stuff. Like, he's a real deal killer again. VCU alum, killed at the VCU ranks. Pro, like all these guys next to me are pros, but they also family. Like I said, Chris Lane, Alden Parham, and CJ Wiggins, and myself, CJ Wiggins, of course, founder of Loveday. I don't really talk about my resume, but
no, if you got to promote yourself, you better talk that. But look, before I let y'all go into that, right? I just got something just hit in my head, right? I just want to set the record straight in Richmond. Let me look. I say I won't do the camera thing, but I'm gonna look at the camera.
Yeah, got to sometimes.
I know right now, because there's a big talk about which side of town and stuff like this. Yeah. But this is a confirmation of what I've been telling y'all motherfuckers. Listen, all 3 of these dudes played in Chesterfield, okay? So I know you I talk about the East End, and I love East End. These my biggest supporters. But God damn it, as motherfucker, I told you during that 2010 era was not Chesterfield players was the shit. Don't sit down there and be quiet.
Yeah.
And see, y'all motherfuckers, hold on.
I'm
I don't give a
dude.
okay. I don't give a damn way. I know where you from. But I will tell you like this, CJ. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Don't sit up here and be quiet on me because I can give you some alcohol for you to talk.
I already got the cup.
Alden, you better say something. And if you with the Meadowbrook, y'all are not going. I tell you what, don't say that. I will cut this motherfucker off. Y'all know goddamn well. Don't be scared of these goddamn dudes because y'all got to answer to them. I'll back y'all up. Don't tell me that shit. Let them know. Chesterfield, we had some motherfucking ballers out there.
I'll say this: the field.
Come on now.
The field got some goons now.
I mean,
try to sleep.
I mean, do I have to name drop? Because I will.
Go ahead.
I mean, because I know that y'all. I mean, come on, man. We had Bird.
You got 3 right here.
That's okay. Thank you. About goddamn time. Don't leave me out here hanging.
Yeah.
Look at him. He being all
Got a
wise.
state championship. Yeah, we did some things.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got a chip, right?
I got a state champ.
Okay, then. All right. Like I said,
right.
so I'm just saying. So we just saying that Chesterfield, a lot of ballers came through Chesterfield. That during that 2010 time, we not knocking what happened at Henrico. We not knocking what happened over there in Vermont. And y'all
That's where I come in.
y'all was okay, but y'all was on y'all down end at that particular.
You're
time.
right.
There you go. So I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you right.
During that time, no, we were running that shit. Okay.
Yeah, you might be right though.
I know I am right. Think about it.
Not just championships, but probably the most D1s in that 2010s, like you said.
From that time, yeah.
Right.
From 2010 and up.
to 17.
I don't think it's no doubt from 2010 to probably
17, 18, yeah.
the most D1s in the city.
D1.
Even that south of that.
But the first that come to mind is Bird.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Bird has been consistent with
You got Charles Fall, then you got Kenny Williams,
Yeah.
Pink,
Malik Johnson.
right.
Yeah.
You got
Rob.
Johnson.
Rio.
Bro.
Yeah, that's just out of Bird.
Then what's the boy then that went to Cosby? A couple of them boys that
Hold on,
went
I
to
gotta
Cosby.
represent.
Troy
Hold on,
Capane.
Let me lock in.
Gus was we got Gus in there.
Gus came to Henrico now. Hold on.
Okay, but he came from Chesterfield. We want to do that first.
You got Andrian White.
There we go. See what I'm saying?
Hold on, I gotta lock in. Hold on. I gotta
You can't, bro.
represent for
TJ, you might
East
be able to
End.
name a few, man, but you're not gonna be.
Not in that 2010s. Outside of Henrico.
Yeah, I might got it.
That's it.
I know they gonna hate me for this. They gonna be like,
We had Devin Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, don't say Devin leading score.
Oh, yeah.
Devin was.
I'm trying to think of East End though.
I
got me, Kurt, Kello,
Kurt left. We ain't counting Kurt.
AJ. I'm talking D1s. Me, Kurt, Kello,
Kurt
AJ.
No,
Kurt left.
we gotta give him that because
Jordan,
No, we give him that. We'll give him that.
Love.
But we give him that. No, we gonna show Kurt love. That's my guy.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I might
we
got.
got that shit for sure.
I can't think about it right now. I don't know.
I mean, I ain't even got deep into it, but I'm just saying, just on the surface.
Chesterfield was doing.
We were running that shit. You know what I'm
At the end
saying?
of the day, we all 804 though.
No, we are, but I just had to let that know.
Yeah.
Because people be saying, the East End, I'm like, the East End running shit now, and they've always been consistent, but because I'm telling people, like, man, Chesterfield had that bullshit.
On the women's side, we can even say Megan.
Well, no, we
That's
gonna name
cheating.
them. We
That's
gonna keep
cheating.
naming that. On the girls' side, it won't even close.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Even still, you got Megan, Jaden,
Right.
Alex,
That's what I'm
Parsons.
saying. Now, Hallis Springs, outside of Hallis Springs, what do they got? Hallis Springs was carrying the weight
We
for the
was
girls.
winning though. We was winning though.
Girls won't win it for Hallis Springs.
We was winning. We was going to Frank Harris.
Y'all
Coach
was
Frank
winning?
Harris
Okay. Oh,
was
so when you
taking
said-
them to the chip against what's their name?
Princess Anne.
Princess Anne
And guess what
every
happened?
year.
And every year they lost.
We won the region every year.
And but we hold on. When we do resumes up here, we not just talking about chips. We ain't talking about regional championships.
shout out Bree Justice. Shout out Ishay Winfield. Shout out
Oh, them girls is hoopers.
Shout out I'm missing Eric Tia. Shout out man all my Highland Springs.
All those
girls I
Springer
was
girls
there
was
with.
hooping.
They was killing.
I'm just
when I
mad
was
that they
there.
couldn't beat Princess Anne. Now I will give him this. And I've been on record saying this, so I don't want to seem like I'm a hypocrite. He did whoop Monica ass in 2015 and by 30. At the Seagull Center, the time to spat. Hallis Springs girls beat the shit out out there, making it. And they ain't playing since. I'm gonna give them
They
that.
haven't.
Our girls was like that.
Oh yeah, they were. I give them that.
that.
That's why I said
But
outside of Hallis Springs, what you got?
Yeah, but that 5A and 4A different. So even still, like
Yeah.
them being 5A kind of makes a little difference. I feel like
Hey, well, Megan #1 in the country. Ain't no goddamn
yeah,
fact.
it shouldn't be getting blown out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be getting
It
blown
shouldn't
out.
be, but my thing was with Coach Dodd. I'm gonna have him on here too. My problem is if you got the #1 girl in the country, you got to play the Springs. If you to be the best of the city, which Springs were,
Right.
you got to play them. And Megan them didn't play them.
Right.
So that's my only thing. Is like, hey, you talking to a historian here. So I'm a rep of Chesterfield, but the Springs kicked their ass and they ain't play them since.
I tried
You know
to
what I'm
have
saying?
Meg the first girl to play in Loveday. We couldn't get that.
You
we
really
couldn't
want to
get
go to have that conversation?
Yeah, I want her to play in Loveday. Like
Okay,
Meg,
let's do this.
Meg,
Okay, let's
play
do
in
this.
Loveday. Meg,
So,
Taja,
oh.
Taya Robinson. Them.
Yeah.
them
No,
three
let's
right
hold
there,
on. Let's go back
they
to
can
Meg.
come. They can
Yeah.
put a jersey
They
on.
can rock.
Hold on. Let down.
bro.
They can put a jersey on right now for Loveday. I talk to Taya all the time. I tell her she supposed to be on Love Squad
So
every year.
So what she say?
My,
No,
Yeah, you know,
she
you know.
See, look. When I say I had that conversation, is not what the girls. I was particularly talking about Megan. What was her reply?
Nah, she had to catch a flight like early. She had to like leave like the next day, and I didn't have a Love Day game.
That's right, because
that
she
day.
play overseas.
Yeah. So I mean, just the time wouldn't add up, but I couldn't like move.
Shit, Taja Cole ass still playing. Shit,
Yeah,
get her
for
ass
sure.
up in that
I told-
motherfucker.
Meg, Taja,
Tell.
Taya, y'all can come put a jersey on right now. Be on the Love Squad, of course. The winning squad, I don't know about them, but you come be on the Love Squad.
Hey, I think we beat y'all the first game
You know
last
what I
year
mean?
too.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, no, hold on. We doing this right.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
nah. We beat them the opening game a little day.
Here you go.
I think I had 32.
Yeah, that's a new year. That's a new year. 2024.
That's how we
year.
feel.
All you gotta talk your shit,
We
man.
finna turn on there.
And this is my guy right here, but I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Alden, about time, open up, man. We need
Let me
that.
talk about these teams. These
Okay.
teams we
Yeah,
got,
let's get
like
that
I
team
said,
going.
That's why I got all four of them here for a reason. Of course, I'll speak on myself later, but CJ, he represent MCA Financial. That's Mo Carter. Everybody know who Mo Carter is. I think you
Dog. Guy.
last whatever. You had him on before.
Yeah, he was on here.
Again, Mo Carter, my guy. That's like a big homie to me.
Another legend.
Another legend, pro, well respected overseas, and G League, D League player. Like everybody knows who Mo Carter is. Big time pro around the area. Like I said, he put his own team in this year. He picked up some goons again, some killers. He got CJ. He grabbed Rajier Bolden. He grabbed.
I ain't name him another Chesterfield guy.
Oh no, this year.
Other
Hey,
than-
no Chesterfield guy.
Before I even get into
I ain't even name Rob.
the
50
rosters,
Chesterfields.
it is a lot of Chesterfield guys. It is I get you. I give you that.
Yeah, we ain't need name him.
But my thing is, these rosters this year is like super stacked. I ain't never had
I
no
love
rosters like this. You know what I mean? I ain't never had no I ain't never had it look like this. Like this, I'm a fan and I run the jump. You know what I mean? I'm the biggest fan. I'm gonna be front row for every game because I ain't never seen the rosters this deep, this in depth, this like fully stacked with pros and real deal killers. Like I said, with top to bottom. Like I said, starting with him with MCA Financial, that's Mo's company, Mo Carter's company. With him, he got himself, Mo Carter, CJ, Ra, Kello, Reggie Williams, Aaron
Killers.
Carver, like real deal killers. So I know I'm forgetting somebody, but it's that stack. Like I know I'm gonna forget somebody.
Shout out
So,
to everybody.
shout
man.
out to all of them, but like I said, he representing MCA Financial. Alden is representing What You Need by big bro Keith Crump. Grew up with them. They like been big brothers to me, you know what I mean? And he been wanting to tap in with Loveday. I love what he do for the community with his brand and his business. A lot of guys wear his apparel during the
Yeah, he be looking
league.
out. He be looking out. Shout out to Trump.
One of the goats of the Richmond area. Shout out to Keith, love you. But it was big time for us to make that connection. As far as partnering up. This
Yeah,
summer
because his
for
community
Loveday.
work is
His
unparalleled.
community,
man.
yes,
Yes,
it's
sir.
unbelievable.
Shout out
So,
to you, bro.
Keith, love you. You know what I mean? What you need, I had to do that and put him in there for this year. Like I said, Alden is one of the front runners. He's the face of What You Need, himself and Walt. So I mean, that's Alden and Walt, dynamic duo of the summer. Like that's gonna be a sight to see. That's must see TV along with Jordan Crump,
Keyshawn.
Tab, Ray Mott,
Taj from
Taj, Harden, 20 points a game in the CI. Like every team I can go on and on and on. And then I get to this dude right here over there on the end at Chris
Let's get to
Lane.
him looking like a damn football player.
Shout out.
Damn sure
So
defensive end for the Giants.
He's going to hold down local legends. Shout out Ryan Marable, Coach Marable, my
shout out,
high school coach at Benedictine. I love him to death. He been there supporting me since I was 16 years old. Like I said, that'll be a forever relationship. I love him to death. I love what he represents. I love everything he shows about, his brand and what he does for the kids year in and year out. Still running camps for him on multiple occasions, whether it's football, basketball, lacrosse, whatever the case may be, to have the kids, and getting better. That's what he represents. So shout out Local Legends, shout out Ryan Marable and his whole crew that started Local Legends, but he's the backbone of that. I love him to death. And when he wanted to partner up with me and, have a team in for this summer, it was a no-brainer. Like, he's family to me. And then having my other family, run the team. He wanted Chris to run the team. But this dude over here wanted to take his VCU guys and stack them off. So that's literally Team VCU. That's Ram Nation over there. Along with himself who's playing. He got guys like Jonathan Williams, Keyshawn Curry, Marcus Evans, Marcus Santos Silva, Mike Gilmore, all the guys you see, Darius Theus, Bradford Burgess, all guys who are VCU legends. That's a VCU dream team, as people like to, tell me all the time.
Yeah,
but
man.
yes, it's a team. It's a VCU team. We'll be in Loveday because of this man, Chris Lane. I love him to death. Like I said, I love everything Coach Merritte would do with Local Legends, but he represents Local Legends. Of course, we got another guy, Devon Henry Enterprises, who runs a team, and on that team, Jabu and Kurt is running that team, so they'll be honing that team. They got a stack mob too if they could come and through and play. That's Malik Johnson, Kurt, of course, BJ Fitzgerald, Robbie Osborne.
It's gonna be competitive.
So every team got a mob. Darian Peterson, Tyrese Jenkins. Like, I can go down the line. That's Henry Enterprises. And then, of course, your boy Dr. O. Shout out Dr. O.
Shout out to Dr. O, man.
Premier
The man that
Sports
pay the
Health.
bills around
Yes,
here.
sir. I love him to death. I appreciate everything he does in the community and everything he does in Richmond. But for him to, again, another one, for him to partner up and him to want to put a team in, it was a no-brainer. With Dr. O and Premier Sports Health, he has Bo Jones running that team. So he has, guys like my boy John. I don't want to mess his name up. Everybody know White John, A-10 Player of the Year. Killer, super killer. He averaged 30 every time he played. Jeremy Carter Shepard. I can go on and on with that squad, but them two on the same court, backcourt is ridiculous. Jordan Talley. So I mean,
Always, man.
Every squad got a mob, and then of course I say the best for last, as you see. What I mean? Love squad, of course, ran by.
Look, y'all funny,
myself,
man.
It's killed me.
Defending champion.
Y'all know what he gonna do. You know he was setting. You know he was setting this up. He was setting this up. I said, where he going with this?
You know what I mean? I just gotta, love squad, defending champions.
Hey, man, go ahead. This your moment. I'm gonna sit here.
I ain't gotta really, me.
And for the people at home, we got ginger ale. Okay.
Yeah, straight ginger ale. But
the red cup hour, but we got ginger ale in these cups.
for sure. But
No, go ahead. This your moment, man. I'm gonna sit back.
You know what I mean? I was just talking about the defending champions. That's all. It ain't.
Hey, man, you earned that bump like a motherfucker.
You know what
I ain't
I mean?
saying shit.
Malik White, I ain't really gotta say too much. Killer, can't nobody guard him. Tutu Lewis, I mean, what we talking about? That's a walking 40 ball right there. My blood brother right there. That's Ace and
Look, they tripping.
yeah, because they know I'm for real. That's how me and Two is. But
And you know you got my boy on there, my boy Doobie
Maxwell. That's the big thing right there. Leak 2, Doobie. That's 60 points right there. So Leak 2, again, like you said, Doobie. We got DeMonte Buckingham.
Damn, Buck playing with you?
Buck playing with me.
I got Buck.
Yes. Yeah.
So when y'all, we're gonna talk about this roster. How they go through this? Hey, I just gotta figure out how they do the roster. That's what I'm saying. I gotta hear what goes on in the decision making process.
Buck on a whole other squad, bro. How you?
I thought that's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute,
Bro, I'm not judging.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what do y'all? Hold on, y'all had a ping pong ball or some shit
We made a trade.
y'all made a trade.
Made a trade, bro.
Okay, well, y'all gotta announce these. Look, I'm kind of shocked at you. I thought Buck was another team.
Like I said, Malik White.
How the fuck you end up with Buck?
Malik White. Oh, that ain't even it. Malik White, Buck, Tutu, Doovie, then Isaiah Bigelow, University of Richmond killer. He on our squad. Biggie Patterson, Brandon Hartley, the sniper. Tay Allen with me. Look, that's little bro. Tay is on my squad. Little bro, getting downhill, doing what he do.
What up, Tay?
What I tell you last summer? The only thing that qualified you to play on my team, you had to be unguardable or a dog. We repeating for another chip.
Hey, man.
We can't say that and they lose.
So, like I said, that's why I say the best for last. You know what I mean?
CJ, you
Everybody
gonna take this,
got a mob.
CJ?
Everybody got a mob. They better come up and play.
Y'all lose the first game.
That ain't on my field.
I'm gonna go around. CJ, wait a minute. CJ, you gonna sit there and take this man?
That ain't on me, bro. They gotta figure that out.
Look, I don't look. That's all I'm saying, bro. If they come out, you see him talking all this shit.
I know, CJ.
They come out
so
here-
I expect you to goddamn have somebody goddamn.
They come out here
by the head.
They come out here full first game. Then look. I ain't saying.
We make adjustments.
We make adjustments.
Like, I got a squad, dude. I got a squad.
You know what I mean?
It's all right, though.
I say that to say, like I said, we being funny, but every team, as you see,
Oh, he's
every
being
team
dead
is
fucking
like,
serious.
It's like, wow, every team got a squad, top to bottom. Like I made sure every team was stacked to the point it was like, this is must see TV. You don't want to miss a game, so I need the whole Richmond. You know what I mean? To pack out Loveday every time we play, because you're gonna be missing a premier matchup. Whether it's CJ versus Alden, whether it's Tutu versus like whoever, Kurt, BJ, whatever. But every game is going to be a must-see game. So I'm excited for this year for sure.
Alden, I'm waiting for you to jump into this, man. I mean, Alden, I'm gonna say something to you, bro. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna look directly at you. I'm proud of you, son. I'm calling you son because you know why I'm calling you son.
You shine like one.
Well, that too. I'm talking to you like a dad now, but no, I'm proud of you, man, because you've been playing ball for a while, and like I said, you're in the age group with my son, so I could take this to you. Just watching you come of age last year, and just your hard work. And I'm not taking away from nothing else. I'm personally talking to Alden because he's close to me. He's in my circle. So I can say this to him because I watched him play for so long. But to see that his hard work is paid off, and I know how bad he wants to be amongst the elite players. So he just kept grinding until he got to that point. And when you last year, you was killing this shit, man. You was killing that shit. And to become an overseas professional player, man, I would just say congratulations, man, because I'm going to be honest with you. I knew that you had the potential to do it, but I didn't think that you were going to do that. But you knew what you wanted to do, not because you couldn't do it, because every door that somebody opened for you, you ran through it. And you took it. Most people get these opportunities to have people to speak for them, and they just like, well, I'm just gonna do it. You took it and you ran through it and you crushed that shit. And I just want to personally say to you, hey man, just congratulations, man. Hard goddamn work.
That means a lot.
You've been doing it. And I can honestly say that because as much as I've been a person to you that I've supported you, but I've also been your biggest critic as well. No doubt. And I can say that to you as a man. And people know me. I ain't gonna, fall short of that. If I'm fair. If I'm gonna be fair in the praise, I'm gonna be fair in the criticism as well. No doubt. And I'm proud of you, man. So I'm gonna get that out the way. All the sentimental shit gone now. We'll get back to your regular program. All right, well go ahead, man. Just, we will go around the room, but what you got to say about this, man? Because I'm going to go back around and have y'all circle back and tell about what y'all been. But get in his shit. Get in your shit.
No.
Tell him what the fuck you gonna
That's
do,
your-
Alden.
you-
Tell him you gonna kill his ass, Alden.
But not.
We talk about that, but embark on what he just said, bro. A lot of people proud of you, bro. You know what I mean?
sure.
You and I ain't saying this is no like big bro type, bro. You one of them dudes, bro. So like, and I seen you, all us seen you grow from. You know what I mean?
Right.
From boom.
Playing in the
Not saying that you was down here, but just we just seen you grow
growth.
over time. So
No,
like,
no,
speak
actually,
on that,
let's
bro.
go ahead and
For
call
real,
it.
speak on that.
He was behind everybody. That's
Nah,
call it.
I
what
mean,
it is.
I wouldn't
he
even
was, he was
say-
in that
nah.
tier behind the next group because everybody had this group that was here.
Yeah.
And Alden was in that
I don't
next
think
group.
he. I don't think he.
But I don't think I was-
He just
hold on,
won't
hold on.
talk about. He just won't talk
I
about.
wasn't behind.
No,
No. But it was a select group of people that was always above me.
Bingo.
No, let's call
Like-
it what it is. It won't because his talent was behind him.
Right.
Correct that. It was because the basketball aficionados was not putting him up there.
Yes, that's what I'm
I know
saying.
this for a fucking
Yes.
fact.
Yes.
Hey, you hitting
He
it right on the
wasn't-
head.
Let me call it what
You
it
hitting
is.
it right on the
You're
head.
being cap on this.
You hitting it.
goddamn show.
You hitting it right on the
I'm not gonna
head.
do that.
That's a good- that's a good-
Because
that's a
the
good-
reason
that's
why,
a good
because
one.
my son was in the same category
Yeah.
Right.
as him.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I know what they were saying.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's a
So the
good-
fact
that's a
that
good-
Now it's like because it was like because Alden. I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna put him on the spot. Alden tried to fit in. It was like, no, I'm here. I'm letting y'all. I'm coming up here, and they was like, no, you still pushing you down. You ain't there yet. Am I wrong?
No, you right.
No,
That's okay. So anybody disagree with it, y'all can come see me because that's the truth. Don't sit up here and pat him on the back now because you're saying, oh well, he was like that. No, they tried to sun you, and you know
For
that,
sure.
right?
For sure.
You
Even-
left.
Yeah.
But you know, because you was over there killing that Millwood. But they was doing that shit to him.
Right.
You weren't doing that, but you know he know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't make it. Y'all know me, man. I don't like doing that shit. If we gonna sit up here and discredit somebody, then we need to get the what they say, the praise got to be the same loud as the disrespect.
Right.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it won't be disrespectful to him. They was like, no, you ain't there yet.
Yeah.
And all they said, I'm knocking on the door. I'm coming.
Right.
And then when he did this, we know. No, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So no, go ahead.
I mean, nah. I mean, every time I come to Loveday, I mean, it's always like a chip on my shoulder because I'm still feel like I still got a lot more to prove. You know what I'm saying? So even still, when I get out there, it's just I mean, I just want to be the best. I want to be remembered as the best, one of the best to come through the city. So like every time I go out there, I want to showcase that. So that's one thing when I come to Loveday. I mean, it's all love, but at the same time, I'm trying to give me another MVP, trying to give me another championship, give me another finals. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to do some things. That's all it is.
It's even got to be committed too, man, because I used to watch them from afar, even though our peoples knew each other. When I was in high school, my mom made me take a visit to VMI.
Okay.
Ain't too many people familiar with VMI.
Man.
They don't know that one street.
So, but don't even know this, but I had bigger offers. I had CAAs, high level A10s, but my mom made me go to VMI because, like me, I ought to know how prestigious VMI is. People tell you go to VMI, you straight anywhere, especially around here.
Yeah. If you
And
just get there, you good.
He did something I couldn't do. I went to VMI. I said, hell no. I took an official visit.
How
I used
long?
one of my official visits to go to VMI.
I went there to visit one time. That shit sucked.
I took one of my mom made me take one of my official visits. I went to VMI. My hotel was terrible.
Appreciate it,
And it was just terrible how with they call
Rat
it rats.
line, yeah.
Rat line. They stayed in barracks. It was terrible. So just to be committed to get that first D1 offer, but to go there and take advantage of the opportunity and grind.
He did.
I seen it and I said, I ain't coming nowhere near here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I was super proud of him for being able to go there. And VMI not one of those schools where it's just about hoop. You gotta go there.
you gotta balance with everything.
Be on your academics. You gotta be on that rat line.
Military.
There's a lot other shit
Everything.
to it. Where versus other D1s where you still gotta do your schoolwork, but you a student athlete. There you're a student athlete, but you also rat or you doing the military part too. So that's a whole nother aspect people don't realize when you go there. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's big that you
love.
say that, Chris. And I know that we kind of spend a little time on that, but I know by the fact, the first time I went is when I went to see you play against DeAndre. That was
Stanford.
Yeah, when I played Stanford, that was probably your sophomore, junior year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, no, it was y'all freshman year because DeAndre only stayed that 1 year.
Right.
And then he left.
Right.
So for you to actually go to that school in a time period where everybody, like you say, stay,
Right.
Chris, that was a great point because people, I'm leaving the school, I ain't staying here. And you stayed and grinded that shit out.
Nah, for sure.
Because just for going down that one time, I was like, I don't know how the hell he stayed here.
I ain't gonna lie though, I really wanted to leave. After my first first year and second year, like I was ready. I'm trying to go, but I ain't got no numbers. I think my first year I averaged 3, next year I averaged 7, my junior year I averaged 9, then my senior year I averaged 19 to 20 points. That was our first winning season in 7 years. They haven't had a winning season since I left.
Yeah,
It's crazy to think just like the journey, especially that from Monica to VMI, and just like went to South Alabama, lost in the conference championship to go to the NCAA tournament. Like, I mean, just done some things, man. I just don't feel like people really understand the journey and what goes into it, like what went into it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is.
No, man, I gotta do that because, and that's why I was trying to let CJ know because, and I know CJ knows, CJ Williams. The reason why I say that because, think about it. And I was telling, and Zach, remember I was telling you that this morning when you was coming because I was kind of preparing for, we were supposed to actually have the Monica show this morning. But the reason why I was emphasizing that because, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, there was only, and people don't know this, and I know people, I'm gonna get a phone call from Devin Morgan if he tell you this. Remember, you were one of the last ones to commit to school. Because remember, it was you, Pinky, and the kid from Bethel. I can't think of his name.
Cam Baker.
Yeah, remember, so what happened was, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Devin Morgan was at Delaware State. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Delaware, they was the 3 point guards that were left. You only had 2 places you can go. Delaware State, the guy left Youngstown State, so Devin left and went to Youngstown. Mm-hmm. That opened the door for Pinky. Mm-hmm. Pinky went there. So then it came down to, okay, well, VMI, Norfolk State, who gonna take that? That kid went to Norfolk State. Mm-hmm. That left the door open for him to go to VMI. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So it was like, if they were praising him and if they wanted him, then it would have been a totally different situation. Right. So that's why I say what I say and I stand on that. I'm standing on business when it comes to that. So I know my shit. Just because I ain't you around, you don't see me all up in the kid's face smiling and goddamn dick riding. I don't do that shit. I just call the shit like I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you. That's why I said don't fuck with me when it comes to the goddamn knowing the backstories of this shit, because that's why I did this show, because people like y'all, especially, I'm gonna get to you, CJ, too, because you was out there motherfucker doing your thing. Wasn't nobody coming to Millwood coming to see you. Hell no. So again, I know the fuck I'm talking about, people. Bro. So that's why I'm saying. So I'm bad. That's why, and I'm gonna trust me. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I don't like doing the talking, but I'm passionate because you got your 3 guys here. CJ, I'm gonna go back to what Luke Mon said about you. I'm proud of you, man. Mm-hmm. Again, because you have a platform to allow these guys to come back home to do this. Mm-hmm. I'm 50 now. We had it when we used to be at John Marshall, when we was out there at West End over there in Randolph in the city doing this shit. And I was wondering who was gonna carry the torch, because Ben Wallace, all them guys getting old. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Warren, all those guys that was before y'all. So the fact that y'all still carrying this stuff, man, it is great for guys like me and the older guys be able to see it. They may not tell y'all, but I know they appreciate this, man, because this is what we got here. If y'all weren't doing it, then this city wouldn't have shit. 757 gonna still have theirs. The Kenner Leagues and everybody up there in Northern Virginia, DMV gonna have theirs, and we left with nothing. So if it wasn't for you, man, we wouldn't be having shit right now.
I appreciate it.
So no, but man, I'm speaking for a lot of people.
My thing is, bro, I literally, like, I take that, like, I'm an avid historian. I try to say I'm a historian about hoops too. And I told you the story about Loveday, like just sitting around, me, Kello, and Cujo, like I said, my senior year. And we just sitting around, I'm like, bro, they got Dykeman. I see dudes going for hour at Dykeman, like these dudes, like I see Drew League. I'm like, bro, I'm sitting right next to 2 dudes that go to Indiana and VCU, who premier programs in the world. I'm like, bro, I can make a phone call. I made that with that first open gym. I'm looking around in the gym that I had with that open run. I'm like, I see Cincinnati in here, Indiana in here, VCU in here, Duke in here, Gonzaga in here. I'm like, yo, Richmond got hoopers, and the world need to know, because don't nobody know about it.
Nobody know about it.
I'm just a dude who, just made the platform, because, again, we sitting next to VCU, we sitting next to VMI, South Alabama, we sitting next all pros, we sitting next to the MEAC all-time leading scorers. So I'm like, y'all would not have known that this is in Richmond, Virginia. Like, so that was my biggest thing. I'm like, this is my generation. You know what I mean? These dudes I came up with, or they came after me. they killers. The world need to know that. So, like, as you see, I ain't really, in it for the basketball. I'm more so to show, like, bro,
Man, you doing
Richmond
it,
got killers. Like, we really got real deal pros and hoopers that the world need to take notice to. And that's the sole reason why I make Loveday outside of the community, outside of the, I make it for that mother who got 3 kids. She broke his, I don't know what, working 3 jobs. Can't afford to take her sons to an NBA game, but her sons love LeBron James. They can't go see a LeBron James game, but they can go see Alden, Parham, and CJ Wiggins and Chris Lane play for free at Verona High School. You know what I mean? So, people she seen on TV, her son seen on TV on ESPN, she can go watch them for free 10 minutes down the road. That's why I make Loveday. So, it ain't even, I don't want no credit. Loveday ain't named after me. The only people who know, of course, y'all know Loveday is ran by me because, y'all know me, but I don't want people outside looking in. I love when they come up in the gym and they, like, so happen, it have been a couple guys that would be like, hey, who run this gym? I'm like, me. You know what I mean? And they like, you like 20, you young as I don't know what. What you mean? You run this? I'm like, yes, sir. How you doing? CJ Wiggins. You know what I mean? So that's one of the best feelings, like, of running this. Like I said, giving these guys a platform. Again, like we said, Alden, nobody would have known. I ain't gonna say nobody would have known, but like, bro, and ain't nobody need to know. I mean, had known, but y'all need to know he a killer, bro. Like, it shouldn't be this surprise to people how he averaging 30 in Loveday, because he one of the best players in Richmond.
Get a chip on his damn shoulder. If he was up there with the guys like that, he wouldn't have carried it like that last year. So
Bingo.
Dismiss me with that. People won't doing that shit. It was Mario. He was in the Mario Pinky era.
Bingo.
So
Same with CJ.
With CJ. CJ was the same thing with CJ.
He had what, 50 in the game last year? Why are you surprised? He's an all-time MEAC leading scorer. That's what he does on a regular. So that's my thing. Like, I want to give these guys the platform to be like, bro, we in Richmond, we can compete with anybody, and I'm willing to put them on the front lines like we about to go do for the whole summer, and from this summer till on, like, to whenever, like, we gonna keep doing that. Whoever want to line it up, we could do that, because I got killers who won't stand by. They like, when is the game? When we playing? See where, when I'm there. When and where I'm there. Like, so I got guys like that who, again, them guys who like ready to line it up with anybody, because we know I'm tired of the disrespect, but they also tired of the disrespect too. Like, again, we just trying to put Richmond on the front line, bro, and that's all I've been doing with Loveday. That's all I plan to do and continue to do. So, like I said, you just spoke on Alden, but again, we sitting next to, I can't make that up.
We're gonna give him this moment
again,
right now.
I played in the MEAC. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know how hard it is to do that. I think my high in the MEAC, me being a point guard, but my high in the MEAC might have been 15 points.
That's
like
not bad.
15 was a bad night for him. Like, I need y'all to understand that. Like, 15 is a terrible. I played against C. Didn't we? Your freshman year, you caught me on the back end at Howard. I played against C. 20-29, like, and I'm telling them, like, yeah, that's my little brother, y'all,
was out there killing them.
Like, he a killer. They like, man, nah, boom, we ain't worried about him. I'm like, yo, cuz can go. He averaged 20 for a read.
I love that though.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
But you got to think about it. No, CJ, this your moment, man. Go right ahead and tell us, just give us a kind of a summary, kind of like where it started and kind of where you went into, and now you're professional. Because I'm going to give all you guys as y'all stage.
Where it started, shoot.
Just kind of, if not, just kind of tell us, your journey a little bit, man. This your time.
The journey was a little crazy, man. I starting off in high school, like my freshman year, I want nothing for real. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. Like,
it's okay.
I won't playing what I really want playing at all for real. Then left, went to a private school, before Millwall, I went to another private school just to kind of get my feet wet as far as playing against like national competition. Guys that are like really trying to go high level D1. And with that, that kind of gave me some confidence and some experience. And then, my 10th grade year, I transferred and went to Millwood. And shout out to them. Shout out to Bobcats. Our first year, you know, we won a state championship.
That stack ass team y'all had.
Stack team.
Who else was on that team? What, Miles?
Jermaine
Matthew, Big Matthew,
Ezra Sykes,
Crew.
Malik Crew. Yeah.
Shout out League. I love you, boy.
Who else, bro? Jordan Cross.
Yeah, they was walking around talking big shit to everybody. Like y'all niggas won't
doing our thing.
fuck it with them.
And then even with that, like after my sophomore year, I ain't had no offers after that. Then like junior year, I was kind of like when it's gonna take off for real, and that's when I got my first offer, which was from Howard. And you know, I started playing well, doing my thing junior, senior year, started collecting a lot more offers. I think I ended high school with about like 14 offers.
Yeah, you was getting them.
Then you know, I committed to Howard. You know, I felt that was the best fit for me as far as, you know, the plan that the previous coach, Coach Kevin Nickelberry, you know, he had a plan for me as far as like coming in and learning from two all first team MEAC guys, and James Daniels, who was the
NCAA leading
NCAA leading scorer the year before that.
Yep.
And JT Miller, who was a first team all MEAC guy. I think he averaged about like, you know, close to 20. So he wanted me to come in, learn from them. And like my second year, he was going to give me the keys to the ship basically. But what ended up happening, you know, some unfortunate circumstances as far as, you know, guys getting hurt. Those two guys got hurt early, and that literally threw me in the fire. Like, you got to learn quick. And I think I started one game, then my second game was against University of Maryland. I had 21. Then that kind of put me out there a little bit. In my second game against GW, I had 28. So then, like, after that, it just, like, I kind of looked at myself and was like, yeah, you could do this. And that carried on throughout my whole freshman year, you know, like scoring 20, 30, getting close to 40, like winning Rookie of the Year. Like, that was a huge boost for me. And then my second year playing with another guy who's overseas, RJ Cole, played with him, killer. Anybody from New Jersey, y'all know who RJ Cole is, crazy.
Anybody in MEAC know.
Facts. But, you know what I'm saying, me and him was the number one, number two as far as like scoring in the MEAC the whole year. Unfortunately, you know, we couldn't bring the championship home because of them. Yeah,
You know, you see, don't get this in no more ammunition.
sick of them, bro. I was sick of, bro.
He gonna take a little bit and run with that shit.
I was sick of seeing Central win the damn championship every year. That shit was pissing me off, but it was all right. It's all good. It's all good. But but yeah, like junior year was a whole lot of, you know, scoring accolades. Senior year, you know, left out of there all-time leading scorer, Howard University history, all-time leading scorer, MEAC history.
Man, congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Left with, I scored 2,404 points. So it's like, what's next after that? Like, and then, you know, I played 3.5 years professional basketball in Luxembourg, Brazil, Mexico, Ireland. Did my thing, and you know, now I'm back, man. Yeah.
No, man, that's look, man. You make it sound so easy.
Oh wait.
But it's not. You know, which is like, you know, and that's why I try to get people to understand. Everybody's goal is to make it to the highest level of college basketball, but it's not easy. And then now it's frowned upon now, and I can say that. When somebody said, well, I'm going to Howard or I'm going to VMI or I'm going to Central or something like that, like, D1 is D1, motherfucker.
D1 is D1. Oh.
I'm like, these are motherfuckers will bust your ass.
I be telling some people, like, bro, go where you want it, bro.
Go where you want it.
Go where you
y'all can attest that.
Play,
VCU,
bro.
like, I don't want to go to what? Like, y'all crazy.
People want to go to, I know, like, I wanted to go, like, even me, like, I wanted to go to, like, Wake Forest, Duke, North Carolina, all of that, but like I had to be realistic myself. Like I had to go to a place where I knew I was gonna play, and you know, shine. And you know, if you shine, like people gonna see you wherever. So,
man, Chris, get in here, man. You've been quiet over there. We kind of ain't want to jump some that.
That's the thing. Y'all don't even know who that is over there.
It's crazy. And
like,
for me, in that part, because I think when he was playing, you know, I really wasn't watching him. So I want to get into that.
I'll put the intro on Chris because my thing is, I don't think y'all understand. Chris, like, him being like a big brother to me, like I was always one of the, and he know this, like I was always the little youngin wanted to hang with all the older, you know what I mean, older kid, like older dudes. I was always under them, like always, like when he played with Loaded, when he played with Assault and all that, like I always just attended to them. So of course I'm looking up to them as a young age. So I looked at Chris like, man, bro, going to the league. Like I'm like I don't see nobody who does what he does. At the age I didn't see it. He's 6'8", shoot the tray ball, score all 3 levels. He dunking on dudes. He got he got the sweetest jump shot. Like I'm like, dude, unguardable. So anytime we played him at Highland Springs, like when I played at Highland Springs as a youngin', mind you, I started as a freshman, but I'm looking at all them guys. I think he like 3 years older than me. He might have been a junior.
Yeah, them Meadowbrook Springs rivalries
was crazy. And I never beat him. And I never beat Meadowbrook. I never beat Meadowbrook. We was Highland Springs, the best of the best, but Meadowbrook for some reason had our number every time. I never beat Meadowbrook, never beat Chris. But I'm looking at him in them games like, bro, we about to play Chris. Like they got Marvin King Davis, they got Fofana, shout out Fo. They got my 2 brothers who I grew up with, Brandon Cheeks and Josh Boone. They had Lil Day. But that dude right there, he was in the scouting report. Land is like, hey, lock in before he tweak out. You know what I mean? So then, of course, he killed at Meadowbrook, went to bit like, bro was a killer on every level. And like, again, I don't know, like, again, he been my big brother all the time, but I never really told him like, bro, I used to look up to you, like, bro, you was like him. You still are, but I'm saying like the impact you had on me as a youngin', like I wanted to always get where he was at. You know what I mean? So that like where he was at was the pedestal. I'm like, I need to get there to be to be where I need to be and where I want to be. Then he went to DC Assault, killed there, played with every top tier dude ever then.
Yeah, when there was an assault, assault was assault
Straight
killers.
And then he ended up going, of course, high D1, and finished at VCU. So that's just a little background on Chris. Of course, let him speak, but I just wanted you to know, bro, firsthand, bro, like the impact you had on me as a youngin', bro. Like, and bro, I always been around you, like, always been under you. Like, I wanted to get to where y'all was at, bro. Like, where you was at, you know what I mean? Just because, like I said, you ain't really know who Chris Lane was, but that's that dude right there that you looking at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, CJ, I appreciate that, man. That's love for real. And it's ironic that we here and, we talking about Love Day because really my passion for the game and just me, like, all the success I had at places I've been was really for the love, dog. I grew up in Chesterfield, like you said, and literally since I was like 5, 6 years old, when everybody wanted to play the game, when they wanted to ride their bikes to Wendy's, I just wanted to hoop. I love the game. And so I think that's just kind of goes into what CJ kind of trying to perpetuate with Love Day. Just Love Day, love of the game.
Sure.
And I just always just been a grinder. And I like him saying he looked up to me. I just wanted to pass that off to the next group. Like the love of the game, which started off pure, and then from the love just turned to the grind, dog. Always just been I always used to just stay in the gym. Everywhere I've been, just wanting to get better. Because I really did start off, he knows, those people he named, probably the 3rd best, you know what I'm saying, day-to-day played at Cincinnati. Maybe the 4th best, too. My best friend, Marvin King Davis, like our group, we used to be best friends at Meadowbrook. And we had some dogs, we really had some dogs at Meadowbrook, but when I came in freshman, sophomore year, like, I was talented, but I didn't really know quite what it took, still growing into my body. I think I grew from like 6'2" when I came my freshman year, and I got to like 6'5" by the end of my sophomore year. But just really obviously that helped. I'm about 6'7" now, but
yeah, you walked in this motherfucker. Hey, this ain't no damn.
But yeah, man, just out of all those, and it's crazy because probably all those people that I went to school with, started at Meadowbrook, I probably ended up having the best career, but that was just for the love and the grind, man.
But that usually what happens, though. A lot of the guys who are always, and that's why I was telling y'all that they always had this tier of guys. In Richmond, we do that shit. We had these tier layers of because a certain person stamp us, but you not knowing what's behind. And then when the guy come from behind, then you want to come over here. I don't like that shit. That shit just gets on my fucking nerves. So I like hearing stuff like guys like y'all to talk. Well, finish up, man.
Yeah, no, like CJ just said most of it, man. So yeah, even though I'm done playing, man, I'll just be in the community and stuff like that. I wanted to come play in Loveday. We wanted the first year, and it's crazy because, like he said, he kind of did it kind of like off the spur of the moment with being around his friends the first year. And MJ Wynn had a team. I forgot the name of our team, but we won the championship the first year. Huh? Gym Prep. Shout out to MJ. That's my dog. Another guy I worked out with, another grinder. He worked out with some of the best players around here.
Yeah, shout out MJ.
I think he might have started. They might have started, and I hit MJ. I'm like, I want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? And we hoop. And what's crazy, we really didn't have the most talented team the first year. It was me, it was Walt, Tay Allen, Jordan Talley, but we just had guys that just unselfish, grind. Yeah. And we ended up winning. We beat a good team that year too, real good team. That had Reggie Williams,
Scoop Hoops.
So obviously everybody know who. If you know Scoop Irvin, he got all his guys he worked out with, high level pros, and we beat him. But that's just because we just really just unselfishness, grinded, wanted it more. And
Them two was on the same team.
You said what?
I said y'all two was on the same team.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then obviously my bad. Alden came in for the playoffs. And really, Alden carried us. Yeah.
See, I ain't see the end of that year.
Alden was separated in the end for the playoffs for sure. Obviously, he ended up getting MVP. Appreciate him for that.
I came back from school. So
I'm coming.
I'm coming to the games to just watch. I think I only had 4 players or something happened. Y'all needed somebody.
Like 6 players or something.
They needed somebody. Yeah. Mind you, I think I had some shoes. I didn't have no shorts. I think Tay threw me some shorts. Like, bro, put these on real quick. So we go out there and play. We won. I think that was a quarterfinal.
Yeah,
won the quarterfinals.
And then went to the semis.
Yeah,
and then
won the championship. The championship team was stacked though. Like you said, Scoop Hoop team. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a lot of guys. They had Jay Reed,
Brandon Ross.
They had Jamal.
They had a stacked team that time.
Yeah.
You played on that squad. Yeah.
He played on that team. Bro, he had a lot of guys.
I was quiet, bro. Ain't say nothing, bro.
It was quiet as a dog.
It was CJ. It was Brandon Rozelle, Jamal Abrams, J3,
because that was
Reggie
that game. I'll
Williams.
be honest with you, that was the game I didn't come to. I was like, man,
Yeah, that jump.
That
jump was.
Fairfield. And that energy too in Fairfield.
That energy.
Man, I'm talking about
made it great.
Everybody.
It was packed.
It wasn't no space.
It was
No
packed.
space.
And I was like, damn, I said, they won that shit? I just saw the highlights. I was like, what the fuck? Cause I was like, I ain't going. I was like, I already knew that shit was going to be like, I'm not going to that shit, man.
Damn,
Blowout. Damn. That is crazy, man. But no, I again, because y'all had, was that the team that had y'all had the white uniforms or something?
No, they had blue. They had
blue.
They had orange.
That's before CJ got fancy.
I thought they had the white.
That was the second year. That's clear, man.
Okay.
That's leaking rock.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was like, yo, that's why I brought these 3 in here, bro. For the one, because of course they, like I said, they family. I keep reiterating that, like they are family to me, but their stories are so unique. You know what I mean? Like I said, everybody know the myth of Alden Parham now.
Yeah,
but you don't know what it took to get there. Like we
That's
hear
why we got him here.
all-time MEAC leading score, but you don't know what it took to get there. We hear Meadowbrook great, or like 804 great, 804 legend, VCU legend, but we don't know what it took to get there. So again, shout out to these guys like for rocking with me, for supporting Loveday and being the pivotal pieces in Loveday. Excuse me, year in and year out. Like that, people come to see Alden, people come to see CJ. Like he just won a chip. People come to see the squad he just put together. That's gonna be must see TV every game. Like local legends led by Chris Lane and with the whole VCU mob. Everybody's gonna come to see that. Like then that's all pivotal to him. So shout out to these guys for the work they put in with Loveday, the support they put in with Loveday. Like we all grouping together to make this like the biggest thing in the world, which is my plan. You know what I mean? I want that. I'm serious.
He needs to be an agent.
Real.
He could though.
CJ put up a big squad, man. We got the best
before we
squad.
go into the other stuff, Alden, tell us a little bit of your stuff for the people who don't know, for the people that's in the back.
What, just the story?
Yeah, just give us a little bit of your story, man, for the people who don't know. Most people know now, but give them a little something.
First of all, I want to say shout out to C Wig. I mean, he's definitely been an instrumental part. He's been a big brother to me. I just appreciate him putting this thing together and having us here. Like, we wouldn't be here without C Wig. So definitely much love. Anytime he calling me to be something, I try to be there as fast as possible. Just because I know he pulling strings for me on the back end always. So much love for you, bro. But I mean, definitely going to Monacan. Freshman year, played JV, got moved up the first playoff game. Played 30 minutes in the playoff game for my first varsity game. Ended up losing, but sophomore year, tore my ACL. Missed my whole sophomore year. Came back junior year. Broke my wrist in the preseason game. Came back time dispatch. Actually played the Springs. No, played John Marshall. Got whooped. I know you remember that. Yeah, we got whooped. That was my first game back.
I was there.
Germ. You got Greg Jones. Man,
Jeremy killed y'all.
Killed us.
That she put on there.
He put a show.
Jeremy, that dude, bro.
Man,
She was
packed out. I ain't never seen Monica like that. Packed out. And we done got our ass white at home.
Shout out Juice.
That nigga was making that shit look like
Man,
that
he got
shit
that
like
chillin'.
a fucking and one mixtape. It was just killing y'all.
It was that crazy.
Ended up finishing my junior year, won the state championship, first one in school history, state player of the year, first time it's happened in school history.
Y'all was some lucky motherfuckers that year.
Hey, that was a crazy year.
It
but, ended up going through my senior year, had no offers. Got through the whole summer. I was on B or C team, playing AAU.
Tell it.
I was on the B or C team. Averaged
Tell
like
it.
28 though. Every time we played, averaged like 28. Came back senior year. Ended up getting my first offer going to a camp I wasn't even trying to go to. Got my first offer to Virginia Union. Ended up finishing with 20 Division II scholarships.
What camp that was?
It was Dale Harris. He had some.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that, but you go right ahead. I ain't too keen on that guy. But go right
So
ahead.
look, got my first offer, then finished with 20 Division II scholarships. Got my first one to VMI in March, late March. Went on the visit, committed there. And boom, went to VMI. Like I told y'all, averaged 3 my first year, averaged 7 my next year, wanted to leave, averaged 9, finished out with 19, first one of the season. And then went to South Alabama for grad school, got my master's. Played out there, but ended up signing to go pro. And the story continues.
Well, man, you guys have interesting stories because just of the fact that, all three of y'all kind of came from different backgrounds, but similar. And I just want people to know, like, a lot of times the grind, how hard it is for y'all to go play professional basketball. That shit's like, people make it seem like that it's a simple thing to do, but it's really not. And I can't speak to that, but I could just seeing so many people do it. I'm just like, man, you really got to be dedicated to your craft. And a lot of you guys, man, just, honestly, just to kind of see you go through that, just because, again, the leaps and bounds that you had to go through. And it was, and let's not even get into the politics of it, man. It was so much politics around here because everybody, and they hate to hear me talk. That's why they didn't want to give me a microphone, because they know I was going to just tell that shit like it is. No, a lot of these motherfuckers was pushing people down, man. Y'all might not want to say that because I know that y'all might still be connected to some of these motherfuckers. And it's the truth. They was pushing people down because they wanted certain people to get certain people so they can actually have what they have. But y'all pushed through, and just to get to this point today, and all you guys have been professional basketball players, says a lot. Because a lot of times, like you said, you even said yourself, Chris, you was third or fourth people down the list, but people probably ain't had you pinned to being a professional basketball player. You know what I'm saying? CJ, same thing. Like I said, it's crazy because me and Brandon Jones was talking just Saturday up at the DMV Live. We was talking about Millwood and what y'all went through over there and stuff like that. So we know how it was. Y'all might not feel like y'all 20s, but when y'all get to about 30s and 40s, late 30s, 40s, y'all start talking reckless like me a little bit. And then you'll start kind of being honest about, because all y'all have a truth in a story, but everybody felt like that everybody just be talking, but it's the truth, man. Y'all guys, man, have worked hard. And your parents, not even talk about the sacrifice that your parents made. You talking about going to private school? I know it's all what your dad was, the stuff that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So again, just the talk, the late night conversations while y'all sleeping, the parents making the sacrifices. You went to private school too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do y'all know on the financial burden that it is for parents like myself to have to pay that damn bill? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful that y'all guys sitting here, that y'all ain't out here robbing and thieving and doing all that other crazy shit, killing motherfuckers. So y'all could be doing any goddamn thing it is, but y'all sitting here after y'all was able to go and have, these successful high school and college careers, and now y'all playing professional. And your parents, I know they proud. They might have told y'all, or they might have said it, but I'm gonna just tell y'all as a parent myself, proud of every last one of y'all sitting here, man.
But that's the thing, and I appreciate that. Just to piggyback on what you said, like, it ain't just the parents. Like, I think all us had great coaches or OGs around us. You know what I mean? So, like, shout out, like, the first name that come to mind is Reginald Goodwin, OG Goodwin, coach at George Wythe. He legit take everybody in like he birthed them. You know what I mean? Alden came in there with us. I'm with him every day. He a proud, like, he helped with Love Day every year, but you would think the man known me my whole life. And I'm like, why you embrace me like this? But his whole time, he just want to see the youngins doing good. He want to, you know what I mean? And he a dude who under the,
See, that's what I'm saying. Those
he
guys
try to
don't
be
get no credit,
but he don't want no credit, and that's the thing.
We get that, but
he doing that. He
that
don't.
name, right?
He doing that off the strength of the love. Like, a lot of dudes is doing that off some, I want credit. Hey, see, I gave you $20 for you to eat. Let everybody know I gave you $20 to eat.
It's those
like,
guys, right? But it's whack
as
as a bitch.
That shit whack. I don't like that at all. Like, it's a lot of, without calling no names, but there's a lot of dudes who own that. A lot of quote unquote OGs. Like, I'm hearing youngins, not to like brag about it, because I don't think this is a bragging matter, but I'm hearing youngins calling me they OG. I'm like, bro, I'm 28 years old. Like, I shouldn't be your OG. You should have, like, and this has been happening since I've been doing Love Day. Like, it's youngins looking up, like, thinking I'm they OG or whatever. I'm like, no, dude, you supposed to have, like, real OGs. Like, it shouldn't be, dudes who damn near 10 years older than you who you looking at for guidance, which I don't mind being, but I'm like, that's the disconnect that you see in Richmond. Why you say Richmond ain't what it is no more? It's because we don't have no OGs. Like, we don't have no dudes that don't want the credit, that just doing it for the love of, hey, I want to see CJ win. I want to see Alden win. And I don't want no credit. I don't want no credit whatsoever. I just want to provide this dude the avenue to where he don't got to be outside at night. He could be in the gym.
He could be in the gym, yeah.
He could be doing something productive. Like, I want him doing something productive, and when I see him at school, that's my win. I don't want no credit from him. I don't want no tag on IG, no Facebook, none of that. I don't want no recognition. I just want to see young and do good, and we don't got that. So, like, that's something that hurt me, you know what I mean, that we don't got in Richmond. The OGs is fading away. The OGs is hating on the youngins who doing it. You know what I mean? I can go into that for a whole different conversation, but the OGs is hating on the young. Yeah, for sure. And I'm sipping with you, but the OGs is hating on the youngins who in that position because they took the step up to do so. Like, how the fuck you hate on the youngins that want to help other people when you had the whole chance to do so and didn't do it? But or you did it and you wanted it for the wrong reasons. I done always heard, if you do it for the wrong reasons, it'll never stay. It'll never, it'll never stand the test of times if you're doing it for the wrong reason. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, if you're doing it for reasons that don't consider yourself, it'll work. But there's a lot of people who out here helping people off the strength that they want credit for that.
Yeah, you don't see what's going on in the back. That's why I like those 6 o'clock runs that y'all be doing. Shout out to those guys. I can't even think of the names, but I know y'all be playing up at Rocket 6 in the morning with Bo and a lot of people y'all be
Bo
doing.
Jones, shout out Bo Jones.
And Bo,
OG.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Bo out there be talking to you guys, and a lot of other guys that Reggie be in there as well. And I could be leaving out. I don't want to leave anybody else, but y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to you guys, man, because again, we don't have anything to come back to. Like you said, it's hard to find a gym around here. Like you said, it's crazy, man. It's just like I don't understand it. I really don't. You got guys that are athletic directors or coaches at these schools, and they just don't want you to be a part of it. And just like. I don't know, man. That's why I said, man, I commend you for what you're doing. because not too many young people have ambition like yourself. And you promote these dudes harder than they promote themselves. And it's good to see, man, because it's a lost generation with that. So
No
I just
credit
want
for that, bro. They did all that. I'm just the shit talk.
Hey man, but
Like I
you
said,
gotta have somebody to do it, right?
They all soft spoken. I'm the loudmouth. That's
Well, you
all
gotta
it
be
is.
that.
Like CJ scored 9,000 points and me, he ain't gonna say that.
He ain't gonna
I
sit
would
back.
gladly say that. Alden
See, he sit
average
there
40.
quiet. I told him,
Loveday.
I said, look, let me tell you something. I told CJ, and I talked to him last year. We was talking about possibly doing a podcast, and I told him, I said, man, a lot of y'all don't really know me, but I know y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing, and Zach would sit here, and I would tell you that my producer over there, he would tell you,
Shout out Zach, man.
you can't be on this podcast and be quiet. You cannot do that, especially not around me. Because for one time, people are gonna be watching this stuff and people will turn that shit off as quick as they goddamn turn that bitch on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said a lot of times I try to group people in. By people think, man, well, you ain't have me on there because I have to make sure that's hard work trying to get people to mesh. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I'll give you an example. Kendrick Warren is the #1 basketball player that ever came out of this goddamn city between him and Milton Bell. You can make that argument. Kendrick Warren, I cannot have Kendrick Warren sitting here by himself but if I actually have somebody else on him that kind of bring it out of him, he would do that. So because it will actually be kind of a boring podcast, you'd be like, that's OG, but still,
Humble beast.
but you have to have people to do that. So you gotta, just do stuff like that. So it ain't like because I don't want you. It's just that this is a business here, and I gotta kind of get people out. Cause see, you so relaxed and kind of laid back.
All of them,
but I
the
know,
same way, like-
but on the court, he's so but he come out on the court, that motherfucker be trying to dunk on motherfucker's head. I'd be like, God damn, he don't say shit, but next thing you know, I'm looking up like this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I got a story about Lane, bro. Like, I keep going back to this house because he literally the quietest dude. Like, you would not know there's a killer sitting across from you. Like, I got literally my freshman year. Again, I'm new to high school basketball. I'm starting as a freshman in Highland Springs, so everything is like super fast. And I'm literally seeing Lane, like, mind you, this is what, 2010?
Probably 2010, yeah.
2010, bro. Like, it ain't, you don't see the basketball we see as far as like 4 out, 5 out, like pick and pop bigs and stuff like that. Like, you kind of do. I ain't saying I'm an old head. I just sounded old as shit. But I'm saying that to say, like, I see that was wild. That was crazy. But I see Lane get that jump, and I seen they drew a play, boom, boom. They ran some Lane shoot a tray ball, knockdown. I'm like, damn. I hear Lane, Coach Lancaster. Shout out George Lancaster. He like, press up on him. Like, he closed out on him. I think Dante was guarding him. Pump fake, right down, like drive down the lane, one dribble and one. I'm like, damn, he put that joint on the floor too. So he like, now Land like, back up on him. Next play,
my God.
he like, back up on him. Jab, knock down again. I was like, we called timeout. I'm like, damn, you can't guard him.
You can't guard this motherfucker.
So I'm like, bro, and I'm, again, 14 years old. I'm looking at Lane like, I look over in the huddle, like in they timeout, he not even sweating. He like, bro,
Look how chill he is now.
that's it. That's
You know
what I'm saying. You wouldn't know that's a killer, and that's why I love these dudes, because like, they not loudmouths. Like, I'm a loudmouth. I'm a, you know, I'm a,
you. That's how we get along.
I always say, like, I hoop with Tutu, Tion,
You talking
Tay,
shit.
like, Leak, B. Holly, all them. We hoop every day. And I always tell them, I'm like, I'm the loudmouth. Let me talk for y'all. Boom. When we talking shit,
Yeah,
let me talk.
Kurt don't talk.
Because they do what they doing. But I'm like, bro, they real killers. And I'm like, that's why I super commend them. But I'm like, you would never know what you said about Kimmy. You would never know who you in the room with.
You just
because
never
they
know.
not gonna do it,
They
which
not
is cool.
gonna
It's
say nothing. He
humble
over
beast.
there just like Alden kind of he does Alden do the same.
Alden the worst. He probably the worst.
Yeah, Alden
He just gonna sit there smiling.
smile the
all
whole
time.
goddamn time. I'm like, motherfucker, talk.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there
over
smiling.
there, you got
But
so much
it's gonna
to
be
say.
sad. It's gonna be sad when that smile ain't gonna be a frown come Love Day when Love Squad busting their ass by 30. Oh, I ain't even see
There
you
you
over
go.
there, bro. My
There you
fault. I ain't even.
Hey, just go back.
I ain't even
Just
see
ask
you
him what
over
happened
there, bro.
opening day last year. Just ask him. Just ask.
I
Just ask.
was
Just
there.
ask.
Ask
Let's
him what happened
ask.
closing day.
You set the record straight.
Ask him
I
what
wasn't
happened
playing. I wasn't playing closing day.
And then local
get
legends,
that.
he thought he was doing something. See how I gassed him just to get his head. You know what I mean? We gonna beat them. I don't
right,
care
man.
about none of
Come
that.
on, we got
I ain't even see you right there. My
We
fault, bro. I
got
ain't see
people.
you.
I couldn't even fit on the roster, man, because we in the gym every. That was.
You trying to add people?
No, it's
I
just,
want
we
you
just
to.
we got the VCU alumni gang, bro. We in the gym. We lifting 4 days a week.
Who we might see as a surprise?
Yeah, I
guest?
mean, I'm pretty sure you got something. Look, he see how he looked right. He like, I got something in the bag for your ass.
Man, I'm just everybody that's in the gym. We just had this last week. Briante pulled up last Thursday, played pickup with us. He'll be back around here. Hopefully, we'll try to get him.
Shout
in
out
there.
Bree.
David Shriver, big shooter that helped WC go to the tournament 2 years ago. Can't leave him open. Guys, guys I already named. Marco Santos Silva in the gym every day. Mike Gilmore, he'll be back next week. He went over, did a little stint in Asia for a tournament. Marcus Evans. Yeah, we might even got to make a few phone calls and get some of our league guys in there because they gonna eventually stop through anyway. Because that's just the type of that's just the type of culture we got. Is guys don't go a whole summer without stopping through. Like everybody know about VCU's brand,
Absolutely.
on the court, but what really strengthens our brand is how we are as alumni and how we are in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? When I came to VCU, bro, just to see the guys that was in the gym putting your arms around you, Eric Maynard, George Rodriguez, all those guys, and they literally won't go a summer without at least showing their face, because that's just what we about. Everybody talk about Duke brotherhood, and obviously we not on Duke level, but VCU, that's what keep our brand strong is how we are as alumni.
I hear that all the time. All the time.
Shout out E-Man and Joey. I love y'all.
No, that is dope, man. Are we gonna see the special guest this year, man?
Yeah, for sure. It's look, I'm down there in Fayetteville. You guys right. I'm down there in Fayetteville, man. I ain't gonna say too much, but it's somebody who live in Fayettille, and y'all can put 2 and 2 together. We try and work on that. He gonna put a jersey on in the Love Squad. By the name of Dennis Smith Jr. But that's something that don't nobody want that problem. I ain't even gonna do that.
Go ahead.
But
you heard what they said?
he was telling me.
Yuck, it's smoke.
Call him up, bro.
He's saying Bones might come back. I love to see a Bones versus Alden.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
I love to see a
like that.
Bones versus Alden game. But
I love that.
again, like I said, look. I don't like to pull a lot of, I don't like to tell, a magician never reveals his secrets. You know what I mean? So
he basically
on my
said
end,
that
I got
he
some
gonna
people
repeat.
coming for
he
sure.
Said, he said
Oh.
he gonna have.
Hold on, with the camera.
You're not gonna repeat.
Because I did this last summer. I did this last summer. All right.
I
I'm a man of my word. You know it was coming. I'm a man of my word. Love Day. At Love Day for 2024, the 4th year Love Day. Love Squad will win the championship of Love Day. We will win the Cameron Jones Award. Shout out Cameron Jones, my brother who passed away last year. I named the championship trophy after him. We will win the Cameron Jones Award of the Love Day champions for 2024 year 4. Love Squad will be the champions of year 4. Now, with that being said, I don't know who coming in second between these guys. But Love Squad, you can meet us at the top, baby. You know what I mean?
We don't do second place.
Now, when they lose that motherfucker, we can circle back to this.
We're gonna come back to
Yeah, we definitely come back to it.
We're gonna make a whole new podcast. We're gonna make a whole new podcast.
Come right
definitely
back.
come
after
back.
I'm gonna
this over.
snip that junk. I'm gonna snip it, put it in a little clip. Yeah.
But one thing I will see the matchups like that they both got, cause I run the jump. It's just like I ain't as far as playing, that's up to them. But as far as matchups with Alden playing the 1 and the 2, I'm thinking that every squad with him playing local legends is Alden versus Marcus. With him playing Henry Enterprises, shout out Devin Henry. Him playing Henry Enterprises, that's Alden versus Kurt. That's Alden versus Malik. Him playing MCA, that's Alden versus Bra. Like that, these type of matchups is on a nightly basis. When he play Love Squad, Alden versus Malik White. You think of CJ? Like I can go down the list with him playing Henry Enterprise. That's CJ versus BJ Fitzgerald. That's when he played local legends. That's CJ Wiggins versus Keyshawn Curry. Like when he played Love Squad, that's CJ Wiggins versus Tutu Lewis. CJ Williams versus DeMonte Buck. Like the matchups on a nightly basis is ridiculous. Like it's much. Like everybody need to come out to see that. That's pros. This is the best of the best. Like it's the best in Virginia. Like speaking on the best of Virginia, I got both of these two guys playing with me tomorrow. We going to go out there all the time. So I told you about this last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Like we about to start lining this stuff up.
That's why I was like, okay, all right, give us the details.
Yeah, I'm tired of the back and forth. Like, bro, I'm about to really start lining this up. If I can get times to match, which we finally got a time to match this year, but if I can get times to match for every league out there, we'll line it up 10 times out of 10. So Tonsler League, shout out Wes Bellamy, out in Charlottesville. He runs, outside league, Tonsler League, the very successful.
Yeah,
very,
I heard all about it.
Very,
They some great dudes. They got a great thing. It's my second year playing out there.
Yeah. Again, Alden, who just had 40 out there the other day. But my thing is, me being petty Larry, I took every guy who played in Loveday, who played out Tonsler, and they on my squad, just to show him Loveday makes your league what it is. You know what I mean? So every guy, again, my squad is Alden, CJ, them two is playing with me, Tutu,
So we got Robbie,
BJ, Fitzgerald, Robbie Osborne, Walt Williams, Tay, Tion, Ray Marriott. I'm going to take them 9 up there. We're going to kill them because it ain't no play. I got real deal pros, real deal dudes who put the ball in the basket. You know what I mean? So, and I'm lining up with everybody. Like I said, that's the time, so we're going to get them out the way. That's tomorrow for Juneteenth. But shout out West. What he doing out there is super good. Frat brother mine, I told you noob. But frat brother mine, I love him. He's out there in Charlottesville doing his thing. He packs out the city every day. Every time he has a Tonsler game, so we gonna go out there, show love. It's all love at the end of the day. But yeah, we gonna get them out the way. Then Queen City, of course, in Charlotte. My man Alonzo Coleman, Zoe. He has a great league out there. A lot of pros come out to the Charlotte area. Queen City Prime, I know everybody heard about that. Montrez Harrell, Sindarius Thornwell, Mario Chalmers, Mike Beasley, all those guys that come in his, in his avenue every summer, just show him love. Those type of guys. We gonna line that up this summer. We trying to find a date that works, but we'll line that up too with Queen City versus Loveday. That's another dub. Of course, my man J Mill. Shout out J Mill. Today is his birthday, actually. Happy birthday, J Mill. But from DC, Lost Ones. I told you every time we do the DC game, they actually coming down here this year.
Okay.
So we gonna line that up. Again, when they came down here last time, I think they quit, didn't it? You ended it with a 360 windmill.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we shut the game down. So they coming down here again this year. So we going to line that up. Again, that's DC. Like I said, we lining up with everybody. That's Charlottesville.
That's 757 there too. I'm
trying. I don't really think they really want.
They don't want nothing. Matter of fact, they don't want nothing. Because
all them guys play with me. All them guys is my. They mine. So
that would be a game.
That would be sweet. But all them dudes is playing with me. Like Marcus is
757 ain't what it used to be. It just ain't that no more.
And they don't come back. So I mean, I would love to. Like that would be super big for the state of Virginia. You know what I mean? That would be super. And shout out Diesel, what he doing. My boy Stephen Whitley, that's my brother I grew up with since a youngin'. He's actually doing something big with the 7-5, trying to challenge them guys and put something together called the Home is where the heart is, where he's trying to put together a 7-5-7 game with all the big time names that come through 7-5. So shout out to him. He's putting that together this summer. We might try to do something together, but shout out to what he doing. Like I said, he trying to bring his community together and challenging his guys, and I challenge y'all as well. Come put that together for dude. Like that would be big for the state of Virginia. Y'all show that out. Show some love to what Steven doing. You know what I mean? To what Diesel doing. Again, home is where the heart is. I believe he running that in August. But that's where the top 7-5-7 players. Like we doing that. We holding that down in Richmond with the top 804 players. Y'all do that same thing with the 7-5-7 and show Diesel some love. But like I said, if we ever put that together, Diesel know my number. That's my man's. we could definitely do an 804 versus 757 with his best and my best, and I'll line that up any day. You know what I mean? They know, like, I won't smoke, and they won't smoke. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just a loudmouth. They the killers. But they, again, behind the scenes, they hit me up like, you know, where the smoke at? Where we at? When and where I'm there. You know what I mean? So that's why I love these guys, and that ain't just them two. I got a whole clique of them. So, like I said, we trying to line it up. This summer, I heard Watts trying to do some stuff out DC. Couple other leagues, but like I said, I'm with whatever. I'll take these guys there anywhere. You know, I know they're willing to go anywhere. You know, and whoever want to line it up can line it up.
Give us the dates for your Love Day, man. Give us the dates, you know, that's going to start when it's going in.
Yep. So June 27th, that's the opening day of Love Day, of the Loveday League, year 4, at Verona High School. We got one location. Shout out to Tyrone Nelson. Shout out to Grinnell Albert. Shout out to the whole Henrico Rex and Parks and Recs, establishment. Again, that's just a testament to the product we put out for Love Day. Again, testament to these guys, a testament to, the hard work that we put into Love Day year in and year out. We finally got a brand that we can go to them with some,
right.
respectable to where they sit down, and now not only does it look like we asking them for something, they're asking us, can we be a part of Love Day? So I done switched that narrative to the point where Verona, again, they've been willing to partner with us with Love Day. So like I said, we got one location. We not jumping around for the whole summer. We at one spot, Verona High School. Opening day, June 27th. We plan on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every Tuesday and Thursday from June 27th to August 1st. Be there. Like I said, it's must-see TV. I just talked about the matchups, talked about these guys and the teams that they represent. Again, Love Squad, defending champions. You might, don't want to miss a game that Love Squad plays. But again, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6, 7, and 8 at Verona High School. Be there. Be there early. Like I said, it's a little bit more space, but you want to be there early for these games. You know what I mean? And we going to try to bring the city out.
That fish and that chicken going to be there too, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Jay. Shout out Jay's Carnival. Jay's Carnival, my man, Johnny Washington. He would definitely be there anytime I do Love Day. He's in the building. So shout out Jay, Johnny Washington. Jay's Carnival Foods will be in the building. Fish, chicken. He said he doing funnel cakes. He doing Italian ices, ice cones. Like he really doing it.
Oh, crazy.
You know what I mean? For the family oriented. Like he really going crazy. So, I mean, it's only right. It's Love Day, so you gotta go crazy when it's Love Day. But yeah, he will be in the building.
Can I get the opening lineup for the first day, for the opening day?
So I can't get that to him yet. I got suspense. I got how the suspense. But yeah, hey. First game, first day. From then on out, we gonna set the tone. Just know I'm gonna set the tone for the summer with the lineups. And like he said, you ain't gonna wanna miss no games. Like just make sure you there early for Love Day. See these guys put on a show for the whole summer. Like I said, they giving back to the community. They giving back to Richmond to showcase. That these dudes are the best in the world, the best. Of course, I'll put them up against anybody in the world. So
first day too.
Damn, you gonna miss the first day?
I ain't gonna never be there on Thursdays. Cause that's my work day. Yeah, I work overnight on Thursday.
Okay.
So I'll be there every Tuesday.
You'll hear about it. You'll definitely hear about it.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just like, I just sit there, I'm like, damn, I can't even be there for opening day this year.
You'll definitely hear about it for sure. But
yeah, every Tuesday you'll see me, but Thursdays is just so bad for me.
Well, you one spot, like I said, Verona High School. Be there.
Yeah, I would definitely be there, man. You guys want to end on anything, man? Y'all got about 6 minutes left, man.
Okay, I just want to say this. We're gonna rewind back to the we're gonna rewind back to the Richmond versus Chesterfield. You forgot we got Tyrese Rice too, LC Bird.
See, I told you I didn't want to just kind of go there.
That ain't cheating.
I just went 2010s to I didn't go back.
He was a baby when Tyrese Rice was there.
I ain't want to do that,
He was in Chesterfield. He was moving around out there.
He was. But yeah, nah, they do.
Yeah, he
Got the
slid that
hoopers, bro.
one and I'm like, oh yeah.
But again, like I said, I claim all of them. We all 804 at the end of the day.
No, we do. We don't do that stuff, man. But I just a lot of times, man,
It make barbershop talk.
people forget how much talent we had coming through Chesterfield. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, it's just crazy because I know Alden was in the city, but he came to Chesterfield. You know what I'm saying? So it was just so much of what we had. So I just like, we're not going to stand for the disrespect. You know, we're just not going to do that.
And man, before I leave, man, shout out to what you're doing again. It don't get talked about enough, bro. You give people a platform to come in and tell their stories, and embark, and people that people ain't really know about. You get them the chance to open up and get them a vulnerable space to talk about their stories, and you bring that out of them, man. So appreciate what you're doing with BallinVA. Appreciate you, Zach. You know what I mean? Appreciate everything y'all doing to open up this, platform for guys in the Richmond area. We don't have that. Like you said, we see it on YouTube. We see it everywhere else, but we don't have it where we at. That's my biggest thing with Loveday. We can go on YouTube and go see Dykeman, go see Drew Lee, go see Brunson, go see this, that, and the third, but we don't have it where we at. So
Right, we gotta let people know
we
what we got
making
here, man.
appreciate what you doing, because we making those avenues right here where we at for our people. You know what I mean? So appreciate you, Larry. Appreciate everything you're doing with BallinVA.
Well, it's all about y'all, man. This is y'all space, man. I just try to give y'all an opportunity to do what y'all do.
For sure.
I've been doing this shit since I've been a kid, so this is like nothing to
you.
me. All y'all did was just give me a microphone and a camera. Anybody know me? I'm Highland Park, Northside Richmond. This is what I've been doing. So it's nothing new to what it is. I'm just able enough to be able. The only reason I kind of stay relevant because I have kids that's y'all age, so I can kind of stay there. But if I ain't had no youngin' shit, I'd probably be like an old hater too. So like some of them old guys that be hating and stuff are just kind of out of touch with reality. But no, man, this is y'all shit, man. This ain't that for me. I just got to get thanks people like Rick and Dr. O, because if it wasn't for them that invested in me, it wouldn't be possible for y'all.
Yeah, it is.
So
Shout out Dr. O, man. I wonder what his squad gonna do. I'm happy for him to put a team in this joint. I want him to do good because he's such a good dude. But we had everybody. When that ball go up, I don't care what you do. What is
I can't wait to see that part. Like I said, I just appreciate you extending that olive branch to me. But one thing, when you asked me to put a team in there, the only thing I said is I can't fully commit. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because my name is my name. So when I come in there, I'm coming to win.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So when I'm on there, I ain't taking a back seat to no guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, y'all got some killers out here, man. And I just thank y'all for even wanting to come around, be with a nigga like me, man. I'm out y'all league shit, man. I just turned 50. So for me, I'm on the other side of that now, man. But man. I didn't think I was going to see 25.
Yeah, that's a privilege.
To be honest with you know what I'm saying? My whole life, when I was coming up, I just wanted to see 25. I said, if I get to be 25, I can make it the rest of the way. And the fact that I was able to see 25, with some of the guys that protected me, I'm just like, no, I'm just extending that back to y'all. Because it's nowadays, man, y'all got a lot easier than when we had it coming up. And I just appreciate y'all just not be out there, because y'all could find a whole lot of other shit to do, man. And it's so easy to get in trouble. It don't take but 5-10 seconds to do something stupid and you lose the rest of y'all life. So I just thank y'all, man, for wanting to even come here and be here, man. So good to see y'all.
Appreciate you.
No problem, man. Any shout outs to y'all, y'all got about 2 minutes.
I ended. Go ahead.
Got 2 minutes.
Shout out King Shot, man. I don't know what he doing.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what he doing over
Shout out
there.
to the bros, man.
Shout out.
I ain't gonna do that, bro. Shout out 19. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 19.
See that? Hey, come on, come on.
Anybody, man, because once that 130 hit, I'm shutting this bitch off. So y'all got 2 minutes.
I was just about to say, again, shout out to these guys. Shout out Alden, Parham. Shout out Chris Lane, who had the lead. Shout out CJ Wiggins. Shout out everybody who's a part of the Loveday League. Shout out my sponsors. Like I said, Devon Henry with Henry Enterprises. Shout out Dr. O, Premier Sports. Shout out Keith Crump with What You Need. Shout out Ryan Marable with Local Legends. Who I'm forgetting? Shout out Mo Carter with MCA Financial. Shout out the Love Squad and everybody who attends Love Day, whoever make it special. All the fans.
I love it.
I'm waiting to see you year 4. We're going to bring the whole city out. It's going to be the best year we ever had. Like I said, because of these guys, because of the work that we're going to voluntarily put in and come together as a community. You know what I mean? That work is going to be great. Man, for the players, for sure.
Thank all y'all players.
Thank
for
all of
coming back.
y'all.
Give us something to do this summer.
For sure. But like I said, let's bring the whole city out this year for Love Day. Thank you. I love you all. Like I said, I'm looking forward to every single day we have a Love Day. And I'm excited, bro. I can't wait. It's in T-minus 8 days. I think what we got, about 8 days away. So I hope to see the whole city in Richmond there at Verona High School from Tuesdays and Thursdays.
In the East End.
Yes, sir. We back in the East End with it. So, like I said, I hope to see everybody for year 4. I love all you guys in advance. Like, let's bring the city out.
Well, and on that note, y'all, we out. I appreciate y'all watching the episode again today, y'all. You know, go over, make sure that y'all check out my man, rickstockel.com for any of your home buying needs. Appreciate it. Thanks again.